Got the G6 in the shop today. Lunch break. Put these puppies on. Hello YouTube, welcome, and got new brakes on the G6, performance brakes. Got them from Amazon Garage. I'll even put a link in the description for my G6 homies out there. From Auto Shack. Yep. I think they look pretty sweet. So in this video, the most important part of a brake job is to brandish and or bed in the brakes. Actually, the most important part is making sure the bolts are torqued down so your brakes don't come off. For me, I don't know, I'm no master tech, but that would be for me the big one. I want to make sure brakes are on. Anyway, that's what's going on in this video. We're going to brandish the brakes. We're going to work them in. We're going to seat them in, make them feel right at home in them brake calipers. And these are performance brakes, all right? So it's a little different than a normal brake job where you're going up to, I don't know, 30, 40 miles an hour and you hit the brakes and you know, make sure no one hits you from behind. Of course, you don't want an insurance claim. What were you doing? I was working in my brakes and now I have a rear end that's smashed. You don't want that. Second most important part is making sure your brakes are bedded and or brandished. Brandishing the brakes. This always sounds weird, like you hear, you know, brandishing a weapon or something. He brandished, you see that on a police report. Not that I would know. But there's also bedding in the brakes, which sounds kind of naughty, but that's how you get your brakes. Hear that? That is the new brakes. They got holes in them. You know, holes and fins. So these brakes, I'm not here in an industrial complex. And these I got from Auto Shack, as you saw at the beginning. I'll put a link in the description. And these guys tell me to, you gotta make sure there's no one behind you. It's very important. You don't want an insurance claim. Someone might brandish something. They tell me to go up to about 60 miles an hour and then hit the brakes and come down to 10 and do that several times. So coming down to 10 miles an hour, no one behind me, and off we go. You do this in traffic and it looks awful weird. People are like wondering about you, so you probably shouldn't do it in traffic. I'm up behind Boeing. Boeing gets out in shifts every hour. Like 10,000 people work there. So behind the big Boeing plant here in Everett, Washington, our largest employer in the city. 35 miles an hour. Yeah, no one behind me. Yeah, pedal's going into the floor. You want that as well. You want to feel like your pedal is going down or less pedal. That's how you know you're starting to wear those brake pads in there. You're starting to bed them in. You're starting to get them to get along together. Unlike the Democrats and Republicans in my country. The blue and the red. They don't seem to agree on anything anymore. It's crazy. Brake job political commentary. You're welcome. And slowing down. Slowing on down. Yep. Nothing sweeter than the smell of brandishing brakes. That's a joke. Don't smell very good. It kind of smells like burning plastic, or you lit a Kevlar vest on fire. That's how it would smell. It's like brandishing your brakes. Another important tip is that you have rear drums in the back. After you do this, you're gonna need to adjust them, all right? You may even want to adjust them before you do this. Pull them, dial them back a bit so that you can brandish in your brakes, and then dial them up so that your brakes, your rear brakes, catch it just like your front brakes. And there's videos on how to do that. Brake adjustments, pretty easy for rear drum brakes. And knock them on down. You can get up to 40, 50. Just, you keep doing that for a little while. Let them cool for about a minute. Do it again. Let them cool a minute or two. And keep brandishing in those brakes. Oh yeah, they smell like cooking brakes. And you can still see some cross-hatching a little bit. It's a lot better than it was though. And eventually they'll be done. And I know your first inclination is to touch them. You're gonna wanna touch the brake pad or the rotor. I don't recommend it. And that, my friends, is how you brandish your new brake rotors. If this video was at all helpful in your life, you know what to do. Like and subscribe. We say it all the time. It's very valuable to us YouTubers that someone out there gives us some love. Someone needs to like me. Someone needs to like me, man. Subscribe. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe, and why not watch another video? Stick around.